What is up, awesome people? And welcome to my newest series for the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire games, and that is of course going to be a Pokemon contest series. Now I originally was doing a series like this over on a second channel of mine for the original games Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald. Now that did get quite a lot of positive response, and believe it or not, people have been requesting me to do that series again for the new games. And how can I turn it down? Pokemon Contest is freaking awesome. I'm so glad they didn't actually take this out of the games. I would have been bawling my eyes out if they didn't bring back Pokemon Contest. I spent so many hours doing Pokemon Contest as a kid, raging over it, crying when I did finally win, and the badge of honor when you finally did nab the Master Rank contest, especially when there was no strategy guides back in those days, to really help you through Pokemon contests. And we didn't have things like YouTube either. Game FAQs was known for scams and all that. It was just one of those badge of honor things to finally beat the Master Rank with a Pokemon that you were so proud of bringing up, even though it made absolutely no synergy with your moves at all. And of course, I did manage to get one of my portraits up in the museum for completing Master Rank with my Milotic, which I had to do anyway to get Max Beauties to evolve Phoebus into Milotic. And yes, that was my only Pokemon I ever beat Master Rank with as a kid. Oh well, good old memories, good old memories. But of course, over the years as I got older and played more of Pokemon, I eventually did get very good at Pokemon Contest, and hopefully I can still bring that old nostalgic tradition back with me and rank right back to the top again in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Now, a lot of things have changed since the original days, so a lot of the mechanics have changed and they've been tweaked with. A lot of the new moves have been obviously implemented with this, and there is just so much to work with now. There's like 600 and something Pokemon. I have lost count, 621 I do believe, when compared to like 300 and something back in the old 3rd generation days. So many moves to work with now. We've got 6 generations worth of moves, and it's just so overwhelming. I mean, a lot of the moves and mechanics that I'm familiar with may not actually work with the new gen. So really just cutting to the point now, I have actually come up with a set. I did quickly break this up on X and Y and transfer it over to Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and then Pokeblock it up. That's a word I haven't said in like a few years. And I'm pretty confident that this Pokemon will get through to Master Rank. It may not work as well as I'd like, but just doing a bit of research, I'm pretty confident it's going to work. And the Pokemon we're going to go through with from normal rank to Master Rank is Lanturn. Now, of course, my stupid thing hasn't started the freaking beginning again, but that's supposed to be Lanturn. Okay, I'll bring the summary back up by Lanturn. Sorry, I can't talk at the moment. Another thing I've got to mention is my bottom screen, I've mentioned it so many times, is like rooted, so it's not going to work properly, so I do apologise for the bad quality on my bottom screen, but I did. Well, there we go, finally, Lanturn. The Electro Swift Switch set. If anyone can think of a much better name for this set, feel free to send it to me at my Twitter account, which is at Lady KrimZen on Twitter, and give you suggestions, because my god, I'm not happy with that name. And I just kind of feel the set deserves a much better name. But anyways, here is my Lanturn. It's called Electro Pass. Couldn't think of a better nickname for it. It's naughty nature. You would have probably seen up in the top corner there for the information. For cool competitions, you need to run a nature that is positive in attacks. So obviously, Adamant, Naughty, Lonely, and Brave will do the job perfectly. They do raise attack. They prefer their red Pokeblocks, which is what raises the cool condition. I don't even know what my IVs are at all because they're crap. I didn't even really care about IVs. I just went for a nature and that was about it. I was lucky enough to grab Volt Absorb, to be honest. But the only thing that really matters on this screen that you guys need to know about is the moves. So we got Agility, Electro Ball, Charge, and Volt Switch are the 4 moves that I'm using. Now there's well, I hope there's synergy in these moves. As I said, I haven't actually tested this set yet. I've kind of gone on a whims here and hope that it is going to work. So I'll bring up the summary. Alright, so there's my condition. Mostly in cool, which is what you really need it to be, since most of your visual points will come from your cool condition. Your secondary secondary conditions are going to be coming from beauty and tough. Now take about half when it comes to visuals as well. So look at your primary condition as well as your secondary conditions. Clever and cute will actually lower your visual down a little bit and won't actually count. As I said, most of it will come from cool, and half of your total from tough and beauty will be put into account as well. So I hope that does work very well in Master Rank. Usually I have a cool a red ribbon on my Pokemon as well when it comes to cool contests to increase their cool condition overall. And can we see the moves? Yes, I can. So first one up is Agility. Gives you 3 Hearts of Appeal and also causes the user to move earlier in the next turn. So regardless of what you score in each round, you will be able to move up to first and perform first for the next round, which is very handy for your next move, which is Electro Ball. Now this is going to combo with Agility, and hopefully that does come up as a combo. I hope it does, because I remember a similar strategy in the original games that did that. 3 Hearts of Appeal and excites the audience a lot if used first. So you'll get extra points for using it first, and if I think it's going to work the way I think it is, you should get extra points for comboing it with Agility. Next up from there, we've got a move, which is Charge. Gets the Pokemon pumped up, helps prevent nervousness 2, only gives 1 Heart of Appeal. This is another cool move. Oh, sorry, this is a clever move, sorry. It's not actually cool, so you won't actually get any points for that. I think you actually lower your voltage a little bit there, but that's alright. You may actually lose a heart too, I think, with the new mechanics. As I said, that's alright, because you should get all your hearts back for that and make a little bit more, because I know this definitely is a combo. Volt Switch is your last move with 4 Hearts of Appeal, and it makes the audience quickly grow bored when an appeal move has a little effect. Now, I haven't actually gone into too much research into what that actually means. I think that what that means is if they do perform a cool move, it doesn't perform very well, it shouldn't get any more hearts. I'm not too sure. I'm still learning a lot of the mechanics for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I do know this wasn't in the original, so I wasn't too fussed about the effect. I more or less went for the appeal hearts, which is 4, which is excellent. Any move that gives you about 4 hearts is nice to run on any set. Tackle, I think Tackle is one of them as well. Would run Tackle in tough condition, but not for cool. Actually, no, you could get away with tough, sorry, because tough is neutral in cool competition. Never mind. If you're going to run Tackle. I suggest it. But yeah, as I was saying, I run this because this was a combo with Charge, and as I said, that should work in for extra hearts, and it's a nice 4 hearts as well. But as I said, I'm going complete whims here. I've got no idea if this is officially going to work or not, so don't take me word for it. Just you're kind of along this journey with me as well. As I said, people were requesting me to do Pokemon contests, so when I learn more about Pokemon contests, I hopefully can go at these at full blast, but let's see how this goes. Oh, I went to the wrong one. Whoopsies, don't go to that one. This one. Alright, so you got to talk to this lady to enter. Keep in mind you need to have activated the event in Slateport City for this to work, and you'll be given the contest pass, you'll be given your contest clothing, your Pokeblock pass, a Pokeblock case as well, and all that fancy stuff that you need. Alright, so I got one Pokemon on me, of course, and that's my Lanturn. So hopefully this works. Fingers crossed. Cool competition. We'll go in. Why can't I enter Super Rank? That's very normal. Go normal rank. Oh, that's right, because I already won a normal rank here. Haha. Not with this Pokemon though. Alright, so let's enter. Alright, so here we go. Coolness competition. Normal rank. So entry number 1, Candom and Bolt. The Electrike. Electrike's so cute. Electrike's actually another good cool contest Pokemon too. Entry number 2, Molly and Ronnie. And Ronnie is the Aron. More or less a tough contest Pokemon. Not too sure about cool. Can still work. Entry number 3, we have Gianna, and I missed the word. I missed its name. It's Taylor regardless. I think it's like Telstra or something. And last but not least, we have the awesome entry number 4, KrimZen and Electro Pass. I need to get that a different name. Boom, baby! And the crowd goes wild. So there we go. That's mainly because of my cool condition and the secondary effects as well. Alright, so talent round. Here we go. So let's start appealing. So appeal number 1. So I'm going first. I didn't actually mean to press that. Okay, we jump straight into agility. That's right, I start off. So I can move up in line, and I've got the combo going, and my little panel down on the bottom screen is flashing, which means I've got a combo in play. Next up is the Electrike going for the bite. So 2 hearts there for Electrike, and it tried startling other Pokemon, and bloody hell, I lost 3 hearts for that one. Anyways, next up is the Aron, who's going for the takedown. That gives some very nice hearts there. That should give about 6. 6 indeed, and it does make Aron a little bit more vulnerable to other moves. And Telstar is up last. The Tailo, who's going for the Aerial Ace. That works better if performed in first position. So only 2 hearts there for the Tailo, but it does raise the coolness meter, raising it up to 2. And an extra heart there for Tailo for raising the audience meter. Okay, so since I did go for the agility, I'm allowed to move first again. Now, when it comes to contest, you cannot use a move twice in a row unless the move says so. So we're going to go for Electro Ball next, which excites the audience a lot if used first. Now, this actually doesn't tell you if you've got a combo going or not, which is very annoying. The old ones used to. Alright, let's go Electro Ball regardless. Alright, so let's go Electro Ball. So with that, I get 3 hearts. And the combo went over well for the audience. An extra 4 hearts, I do believe. Or extra 3 hearts, sorry. Plus an extra heart there. Whoa, extra 2 hearts there. What happened there? I don't remember that being a mechanic. Anyways, we're up to audience 4. Up next is Aron going for the Harden there. It feels calm and collected, so that's got to be a... prevents it from being hurt from other Pokemon, I guess you can say. Anyways, Taylor's up next going for the Echoed Voice. Now 3 hearts there. Tries to startle after... I actually don't know what that does, to be honest. Electrike's last up with the Light Screen. And does the same thing as Hard and prevents other moves from making the Pokemon stumble. Alright, so that was appeal number 2 down. So we've got appeal number 3 up next. I can't go for the Electro Ball, which would have been nice. Anyways, we're going to go for a charge next. I could have just gone for the Volt Switch, and got the audience going. Oh well. Alright, so I've got my combo going, but I'm going to lower it. That's alright, because I kind of didn't want anyone else getting it. Alright, Aerialize is up next, which is going to raise the audience meter by 1, because it is a cool move. 2 hearts there for Tailo. And the crowd is getting excited. So an extra heart there for Tailo. Alright, so 3 hearts in total for Tailo. Next up is Electrite going for the bite. That is a tough move. So 3 hearts there for Electrite. Sorry, 2? I thought that was 3. So it did startle the Tailo, bringing Tailo down to 0 hearts. Alright, last up is Aron, who's going for the Headbutt. 4 hearts there, so it's a highly appealing move, and it doesn't give anything there for Aron. So, oh my goodness, it actually worked out for me. Alright, so appeal number 4. Alright, so now we're going to go for the Volt Switch, which should combo with Charge, hopefully. Oh no, why am I last? Alright, so Aron went for the Harden there, so it's just going to calm it down a little bit so it can't get stumbled there. Far out, I keep forgetting what it's called. Anyways, Light Screen there from Electrike makes it calm and collected. So again, it can't be hurt from any startling moves. Okay, Taylor's going for the Double Team, which will calm it down a little bit as well, prevent any type of... oh, bloody hell. There goes. Crowd's gone wild. Okay, so the audience is completely taken over by this Tailo. So this is it. It's time for that Shining Road. I actually have not seen this animation. Wow, that's really cool. I knew I should have gone for Volt Switch, but I was right. I wanted the combo. So a whole bunch of hearts there for Tailo, which is awesome. And last but not least is my Lanturn going for the Volt Switch. So a whole bunch of hearts there for my Lanturn, and the combo went over well with an extra 3 hearts, I do believe. And my coolness goes over great, which is an extra heart as well. Alright, so last move. Let's go for Electro Ball. Okay, awesome. Okay, so it's going to appeal for Electro Ball as my last move. I am first, so I'm going to get the extra hearts there regardless. So 4 hearts there for appealing first. And an outstanding performance there. Extra 2 hearts there, sweet. Okay, so an extra 2 hearts there for my Lanturn, I do believe. Taylor goes for the echoed voice. Right, so 4 hearts there for Taylor. Okay, last appeal for Aaron is Headbutt, which is a highly appealing move. 4 hearts there for Aaron. And last but not least is our favourite Electrike, who is going for the Bite. Now that is a 2 heart move. He's going to startle the Aaron, who's going to lose 3 hearts. Okay, so that's the appeals all over. Time to judge our awesome Pokemon. Okay, the results stand. Who is going to win? Alright, so up 4th is Electrike, 3rd is Aaron, 2nd is Taylor, and 1st goes to my Lanturn. Awesome job there, Lanturn. Haha, that actually worked really well. Well, I can't believe that actually worked. Alright, so congratulations, KrimZen. Your Electro Pass performed very well. We hope to see you again soon. Nice. And I don't know... Oh, this guy wasn't here before. Good gracious, what a contest. Your performance meant the whole thing. I came down here from the mountains and hope I could find something good. Thanks for making my day. Oh yeah, let me give you something I found in the mountains. And we got a raspberry for winning that from one of our fans. Sweet as. So each time you win a contest, you can always talk to someone down here. They'll change from each contest. Oh wait, there's more people down here. I was watching that contest and found it quite impressive indeed. Before I knew it, I was spellbound. Thank you for a lovely time. I look forward to your next performance. Take this as a symbol of my hopes for you. Peacherberry for that one. And last one, I saw that contest you and your Pokemon performed in. There are some delightful attractions over here in the Hoenn region too. Oh yeah, as long as you're here, take this. It's fine, it's fine. Put this present to good use. And the cherry berries, so these can go back towards Pokeblocks as well, which is really cool. Alrighty, so that's really much it for this episode. So I'm actually over ecstatic because that was freaking awesome. That set actually worked out really well, so I'm actually pretty confident this set can take me all the way through the Master Rank and win the Master Rank, as long as I don't make any more stupid moves. As I said, I could have taken the audience applause there, but I just wanted to go for the combo. It was already guaranteed that I was going to nag that one just for my visuals alone, and the first 2 turns I think nabbed it for me as well. But anyways, next up for the contest series, we'll be taking on the Super Rank with my Lanturn. So hopefully Lanturn can take out the Super Rank just as easily as it took out the normal rank. And again, just to recap from the question of the day, well, not really question of the day, but if anyone has a better name for this set, except, well, something much better than the stupid name that I've given it. It was only just a prototype name, but I'd like a more better name for it. If anyone has a much better name for it, can you please send it over to my Twitter account? If you don't have a Twitter account, you can always leave it on my YouTube video. And when I've done the Master Rank contest, when we move on to my next set, I'll actually announce the person who suggested the best name for it. So at the moment, it stands at Electro Swift Switch Set. And bugger me, I'll never be able to say that right without stumbling. So if anyone's got a better name, can you send it to my Twitter or YouTube comments, whichever one works easier for you. So my Twitter account, of course, is at Lady KrimZen. So yeah, so next time we'll take on the Super Rank. So as always, thank you so much for taking the time of your day to check out this episode. And if you haven't already, make sure to check out the 2 other series that I've got going for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and that is my main walkthrough and the How to Catch series. And if you like what you see, make sure to stick around for future episodes. I'm sure as hell going to be covering each and every contest, so for those who are very interested in passing in the Master Ranks, make sure to stick around for this type of series, and you might be able to learn something. So until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, not forever.